Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos. Here first off, for Express Elden Ring gameplay, we last left off with Celovus tasking us with locating some Starlight Shards in order to buy a puppet in order to continue his questline in order to eventually be rewarded with a very important talisman. Let's go get those Starlight Shards.
Major Slack Videos.
Alright, we need 2 Starlight Shards. That's all. If you want to get a whole bunch of Starlight Shards, for example 9 Starlight Shards, which we don't need, please watch part 133 of my original Prisoner walkthrough. Just go to my playlist section, find the Prisoner walkthrough, part 133. I collect a whopping 9 Starlight Shards. Starlight Shards, rather. We only need 2. Let's go get them. I'm going to go back down to Limgrave to here to Agio Lake South. Agio Lake South? Everybody go there now. Okay, and let's wait till daytime. And we're just simply going to ride up the road here to the southeast. And hit up this Spirit Spring. There we go. Alley-oop. Whee! Jump up here. And all these Starlight Shards are found in front of these, I forget what they're called, some kind of funny name, Astrolabe or Astrolab. Anyways, it's like these half-bowl kind of dealies, okay? There you go, Starlight Shard, number 1. Next one, really easy to get down here in the Weeping Peninsula to this location that we've already discovered right here beside the pocket, beside the crater pocket glade. Go there. Alright, and here, if you look down to the south, you see the kind of like the landscape looks like a mitt with a thumb here. If you put a beacon on the thumbnail, that's where we're going, right? And there is some wolves in the area. By the way, keep collecting all those Roa fruit. Any you see in your travels, grab them up. And here's another one of these Astrolabe thingies. And there's Starlight Shard number 2. Alright, now after having given the Starlight Shards to Celovus, he's going to ask us to get an Amber Starlight. We might as well get that now. Up here in the Altus Plateau, go to the Altus Highway Junction. We've been there before. Alright, looking on your map, you're looking for this ravine here, indicated by this dark spot on the map, and it goes up into this kind of opening. Put a beacon right at the opening to the ravine, and let's go there. Straight up this little kind of hidden tunnel here, and straight into this area here. There's going to be a whole bunch of little baby octopuses here. You just easily wipe them out here. Grab his sword. Whack that guy. And here is your Amber Starlight. Grab that, and while you're here, you might as well grab up all these rather rare sacramental buds. I doubt we'll be using them in this walkthrough, but they are rare, so if afterwards you want to go into continue to explore, yeah. So having done that, that's all we need. Let's go back to Celovus here at Ranni's Rise. Well, at Celovus' Rise, but it's the only way to get there. Okay, you know the routine. Down we go, cut to the right, follow the cliff's edge, down one big step. Go see Celovus. that roller fruit. Waste not, want not. That little stutter step there. Down we go. Drop down. He missed the roller fruit. Yeah, where's that? There we go.
Begging for another lesson so soon?
There we go. So now we have the option to obtain a puppet. Okay, so we already got this one for free. This one costs 2 Starlight Shards. Who loves it? Slack loves us. That's right. Don't you forget it. Alright, so now all we have to do is...
You're proving to be quite the puppeteer. I've not had an apprentice for a very long time indeed.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have to reload the area twice. This is kind of finicky. Some of these steps may not be necessary, but it's kind of like you just say 3 Hail Marys and rub your tummy and pat your head kind of thing, you know. But this is exactly what I do in practice runs to get the next dialogue. Wait a minute. That was before. Sorry about that. That was then, this is now. Having purchased a puppet from him, we don't have to do anything. All we have to do is just exit the dialogue and... Yeah, sorry, my bad. All you have to do is just exit the dialogue and then talk to him again, and he's going to ask for the Amber Starlight, and you can give them to him right away. Sorry about that. I do a do-over, but I'm kind of pressed for video production time this week, so just sorry, you're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, ask him again. Here we go, and this is what you're looking for about the scheme.
Perhaps you'd be interested in a little scheme of mine. It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady Rani. How
A
does
scheme,
that
eh?
sound?
Okay, just keep it above the equator, and we'll be all right.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something.
Okay.
A rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber.
An Amber Starlight.
With that, my spell
Got it.
even
And we just happen to have one. Give him the Amber Starlight.
Well. You managed to lay your hands on it.
We did indeed.
The blessed day is finally upon us. Goodness gracious.
Boring. Make with the goodies. And exit his dialogue, talk to him again, and he rewards you.
Are you still here?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I
Fork it
should
over.
give you your reward.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, please. It's all yours. It's splendid work. It's just marvelous.
The Magic Scorpion Charm.
Now, just the scheme I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
Very good. So that's all we wanted out of him. Yeah, you know, it's like wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Sorry, there's hell of us. We're on our way. We have other more important things to do. We are now after the Mimic Tear Ashes. Having defeated Radon, he's punched a hole, this Starfall crater, into Limgrave. We could descend that to go to Nokron, the Eternal City, in order to fetch A, the Fingerslayer blade for Rani, and B, the Mimic Tear Ashes. The latter of which is the most important. So let's go into that crater. And let's wait till daytime. Okay, it's a series of steps you have to make to get down safely down there. Let's follow my path here. Why, easy, get off your horse there. Get up. Atta girl. Okay. And what would help here is some rainbow stones. As you may or may not know, rainbow stones can be used to determine whether it is a safe drop. Drop the rainbow stone. If the rainbow stone breaks, it is not a safe drop. If it survives, it's a safe drop. There we go. Same thing here. This should be a safe drop. Continue to make our way down. Once again, chuck down a rainbow stone. Watch it. It survives. You can drop down. And let's light up and be happy. There we go. Weapon of choice should be Night Comet. That's nothing. Should be a little platform here. This should be a safe drop as well. Rainbow stone survives. Okay, I'm not really into getting everything. I'm just like this. The immersion is kind of taking over. I really want to keep pushing through. We're not after everything. Okay, watch it now. Okay, here we are. Nokron Eternal City. These black blobs are the thing that will be fighting the most here. Okay, previously I was using fire arrows and just running just short of one-shotting them. Once again. Oh, okay, here we go. Use magic arrows and you can one-shot them. Great. Okay, there's another one down there. These things can be annoying me. See if we one-shot this guy. Very good. Easy, easy, easy. Watch it now, watch it. And whoop. These silver tear husks can be used to make shield grease. We're not going to be making any, but alright, up to the right here is a rune arc at the top. There's going to be a whole bunch of those black blobs that are going to spawn. So the best way to take care of them is Cannon Ahaima. Get over. There we go. Beautiful. Because otherwise you won't have a line of fire in them. You jump over here. Up here. Get yourself another rune arc. Who loves you? Slack loves us! That's right. Don't you forget it. Okay, so we're going to make our way over here. Got a black blob down there. This is best handled with the bow. Because you can't get a lock on this guy for some reason. You did? That's the thing about these things, you never really, like, their death animation looks very much like their I'm still alive animation, if you will. Alright, so they are very susceptible to magic, more susceptible than fire. Don't you shoot me. There we go. Rip. Okay, once again, if I'm not commenting on my navigation, just do exactly what I'm doing. Don't need that. But yeah, it's right there. You might as well grab it. In here. Don't need that either. I think this is Smithing Stone 5 back here. Night Comet and Staff of Loss in the offhand. This should be a safe drop down. And Night Comet on each of these guys. Don't have to charge it. These guys can be annoying. It's best to fire your Night Comet as you're strafing to one side so they don't shoot you out of it. Like knock you out of your... Okay, we don't need that. Knock you out of your Night Comet animation. Over 6. There's another silver tear husk. Just like I said, you can use to make shield grease. I'm not sure if we have the recipe to make that yet. Okay, we got a side of grace here. Rest. Alright, in the following area, there is a ton of things to collect. We're not going to collect them all. The only important thing we're going to collect here is the Ghost Glover Picker's Bell Bearing 1. That's it. But there's a ton of other stuff here. Just going to bypass it all. I'm fully aware of that. So, all you Mr. Spotters who love to troll my videos, bite me. Bad slack. I know, bad slack. No, seriously, we don't need that stuff. Just get the stuff I'm picking up. Okay, it's down here's this little bad boy right here. Wait till he comes to the top of the stairs. He often stops just short. A couple of Night Comets should take care of him. There you go. Switch over to your Meteor Core Blade, and what's that over there? What's it now? Okay, another black blob. And there is a larval tear right here. Make sure you grab that and roll out. You could go in here and like wipe all these guys out if you so desire. Okay, so piling up those larval tears. In here, this boss fight is dead easy. It's a Mimic Tear boss fight. The Mimic Tear will spawn exactly an exact copy of yourself. So, if you want to make the fight dead easy, simply remove all your weapons and all your armor. Don't worry about the talismans. That's it, and go in. Spawn Spanky, your Banished Knight Angle. Refill, and approach. There you go. So now, since we entered naked, the Mimic Tear boss, if you will, spawns naked. So it's got no weapons. It's just gonna like duke it out Mike Tyson style with Banished Knight Angle. Banished Knight Angle can take care of her like no problem. But let's help them out with a little Night Comet. Having fun there, Banished Knight Angle? Dodging pretty good. Just threw a little rock sling at her. It's coming at you, hey. That's a feisty little girl, eh? Did she just throw a dart at me? And for this you get a larval tear and the silver tear mask. And opens up the way over this way. And we have enough to level up. Not that it's going to matter because we're going to respec later on, but let's put points into vigor just to make sure we're not carrying around a big load of cash that we could accidentally lose. by dropping off a cliff or something like that. Alright, so let's gear up again. Meteor Core Blade. Right. Burger King helmet. Carry Knight armor. That's it. Ready to rock and or roll. Discover that. Let's continue. Now we're heading for two things. The Mimic Tier Ashes and the Fingerslayer Blade, in that order. We don't really need this thing. But wipe out that guy if you want. Get a Somber 5. And you can't use your horse here. Straight down here, through that archway up ahead, and we're going to cut to the left, just past there. Here you're going to stick to the left side, the cliff's edge on the left side. There's a whole bunch of spectral knights wandering around. And just follow my route right here. Cut through this little passageway and then you hook around to the left. Like this and discover a site of grace. Right here. Alright, have a little rest. Okay, we're gonna jump a little gap here. And another little gap here. Just sprint into the wall to make sure you don't accidentally fall down the little gap here. And jump this gap here. Okay, and easy here. And before you continue, make sure you go up these stairs to get yet another rune arc. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right, don't you forget it. And let's hook up some rock sling and put the meteorite staff in the offhand. Okay, so those of you who burned through all the rune arcs, we're going to be getting more too later on. For free. Alright, so we got a silver tier down here. Just lay in that rock sling. Make it cheeky. And there's another one down there. Ah, there we go. One shot at that guy. Okay. Back to Night Comet. Staff of Loss in the offhand. And we gotta make this jump here, which I always feel a little nervous about. Not a sprinting jump. It's just a regular running jump. Okay, good. Thank you, Slack Babble. Alright, so we're continuing through here. Nope, we're not. We're continuing this way. Just ignore that. And this should lead to a rock bridge. There's a rock bridge. Up here. Down here. Okay, sword on. Sword and shield on. Grab this, the black wet blade. Allow us to put new affinities on our weapons. This will cost us 1 stone sword key. And after we kill this guy, get your sneak on and just backstab him. And in here is one of the best spirit ashes in the game. The Mimic Tear Ashes. Makes an exact copy of your character. Whatever your character is using at the moment, you can make an exact copy of it. There you go. I think that calls for a Mr. Burns.
Excellent.
Thank you, Mr. Burns. Alright, so we are cooking with gas now. Let's go get the Fingerslayer blade. I think this calls for a little... I think the best way, I've forgotten the best way to take care of this guy. It's actually Night Comet. Yeah, Night Comet. I think you can reach it from the top of the ladder here. That is another larval tear. And don't forget, oh, here we go. We got this guy's attention. Let's do it, boy. Yeah. Go toe-to-toe with my girl Sabrina here. I don't think so. I don't think so. Who else wants some? My larval tear. Okay, so we can do lots of respecs now. Should have about half a dozen larval tears now. That's enough out of you. Let's just check that. Should be keys here, down here, and there we go. Yep. Did slack all of this, slack all this. We're only going to need 2 tops, maybe. So we got 6, we got lots. Let's get up there and get the Fingerslayer blade. Make sure you discover the site of grace here. You can spawn Spanky here, but all these guys can easily wipe out with Night Comet. 1 Night Comet each. There you go, it's a blogopolis. Blog apocalypse. That's it. Having wiped out all those guys. We're gonna put everything down here. Some of those nascent butterflies. Okay, sorry. Focus. Up the stairs. At the top, you're gonna find a chest, and inside the chest is, drum roll please, the Fingerslayer blade, and a great Ghost Glover. Really excellent reward. Okay, so we got both those things. That's it. That's all we came here for. Once again, wham bam, thank you, man. We're out of here. Back to Ranny. Ranny's Rise. Alright, and I'm going to leave you here. Bit of a cliffhanger. What happens when you give the Fingerslayer blade to Ranny? You're going to have to watch the next video to find out. Thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.